all seen this. I'm going to kind of break it down, and when you're breaking it down to people, one of the things you want to do is try to keep this as simple as possible. Okay? There's a lot of ways we get paid. We get paid over 10 different ways. We have 10 different income streams coming in. We don't need to get into all the details on those when you first start to talk to somebody, but you do want to cover the basics and let them know the importance of getting in position, the different positions that we have with the company, and the different benefits they get as they make their way up from coach, emerald, ruby, diamond, and into the star diamond positions. Okay? So we have a couple different positions that we have in the company. Everybody who gets started starts off as a coach. Doesn't matter which package they come in at. Doesn't matter if they come in as $39.95 as a coach. It doesn't matter if they come in one of our challenge packs. That doesn't make a difference. Everybody who starts off in our position starts off as a coach. After the coach, we have what we call our emerald spot. After emerald, we have what we call our ruby spot. After ruby, we have our diamond spot. And then after that, we have what we call our star diamond position, which is a position that Bruce is now qualifying for. And we'll be in what? You got 2 more weeks, Bruce?
I think 3.
3 more weeks?
2 or 3, yeah.
Okay. Star diamond position. So it doesn't matter which package you come in at, everyone starts off as a coach. You can't start off any higher than that, okay? As a coach, we get paid a couple different ways. First way we get paid is our retail profit. So when you become a coach, you retail a product, that's 25%. And that's straight across the board. It doesn't matter if you're emerald, ruby, diamond, star diamond, everyone gets paid 25%. What does that mean? You have to buy a bunch of inventory, fill up your garage? Absolutely not, guys. We have a warehouse that holds billions of dollars worth of inventory for us, okay? All we want you to do is send people to your website. You get 3 of them. Bruce talked about them when you sign up in our business. 3 websites. All the marketing tools are there. These are multi-million-dollar websites. The videos are there for you. Testimonials are there for you. All the information somebody could possibly want about our product is there for you. All you need to do is refer them to that website. When they go to that website, they get their information, they order a product, they pay for it online. You don't have to worry about delivering product to them. You don't have to worry about collecting a payment. You don't have to worry about any of that. It gets drop shipped right to them. You get 25% on your check the following week. Okay, so we'll give you an example. Shakeology. That's our flagship product, right? Continuity product. We do $1 million a week in sales on that. Every time somebody purchases a Shakeology from you, that's going to be a $30 profit in your pocket. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you the importance of this when we hit the emerald position above in just a couple of minutes. Okay? I want to cover the second way we get paid, which is a discount. As a coach, you get a 25% discount, and that's also straight across the board. Emerald, ruby, diamond, star diamond position. So if you're going to order a product for yourself, you're going to get a 25% discount. Everything from this point on that we get paid is all dependent upon your position with the company. Okay? How do you get higher up in the company? You personally sponsor people into your business. Now understand, there's a difference between a personally sponsored coach and a coach in your pay organization. How many people like to make money? Everybody does, right? Okay, the great part about our marketing plan and the way our system is set up is it's on a binary system, which means we only have a left and a right leg. So, you're going to have people who sponsored you into the business. For instance, Bruce and Marge. They sponsored all you guys into the business. As they continue to sponsor new people into the company, you're going to have coaches who are going to fall underneath you in your organization. Now, they're not your personally sponsored coaches. However, they are coaches that fall into what we call your pay line and are eligible in all their volume counts for the next way we get paid, which is called our cycle bonus. And you don't get that as a coach. That starts when you reach your emerald position. And to become an emerald, all you have to do is personally sponsor 2 people into the business. That means you need to go out and you need to find 2 people that want to lose weight, want to get healthy, or want to make more money. How many think that's possible? Yeah, absolutely. Once you do that, you become an emerald coach with the company. Now, as an emerald, you still get your 25% retail, you still get your 25% discount, but now you start getting what we call cycle bonuses, which is a bonus off of all the volume that's done underneath you in your entire organization. Personally sponsored coaches and non-personally sponsored coaches, coaches that are placed to you from your upline. How many of you starting to like your upline a little bit more now? Absolutely. Okay, so $14 per cycle. What constitutes a cycle? Anytime $300 in volume is done, 200 on one side, 100 on another, that is what's considered a cycle. Now, I know $14 doesn't sound like much, but understand this. What if you were cycling 100 times a day? Is your daily income starting to go up a little bit? Yeah. Now what happens in 2 or 3 months? When your group goes from 2 people up to 16 people, or your cycle bonus is getting bigger. What happens in 2 to 3 years? See, how many of you are going to be working 3 years anyway? Right? So you can work a job where your income's pretty much going to stay the same, or you can get involved in a business like this that gives us a marketing plan with cycle bonuses that as your group begins to build, more coaches get in underneath you in your organization, your volume increases, so does your cycle bonus and your daily income. Make sense? All right. The next benefit we have to being an Emerald are our customers. Bruce talked about we do $128 million a year in advertising, 260 hours a day infomercials are playing across the United States on our products. 86% of the country recognizes a P90X or Beachbody name, right? That brings us in 70,000 new customers each and every week. Those customers are given to our Emerald coaches and above. So what that means for us is we don't have to go out and struggle to build our retail business, right? So as an average, at Star Diamonds, we average anywhere between lately 7 and 12 customers a week. For sake of example, I want to use 5. Okay? If I'm getting 5 customers a week, that's 20 customers a month, right? Remember, I'm just going to talk about Shakeology. That's our example we're going to use. We're doing $1 million a week in sales on that. If I'm getting 5 customers a week, 20 customers a month, if all they do is buy Shakeology, that's $30 commission I get each Shakeology order that's sold, right? That's $600 in retail profit I just made off customers the company gave me. How much work did I do there? Not a whole lot, right? How much money did I make? $600 for not doing a whole lot of work. It's pretty good. Can you agree? Now, here's the great part about it. Shakeology's consumable product, right? What happens after the end of the first month and everyone's done using it? They used it all up. They reorder, right? Guess what? You get paid your 25% retail again. So now, you've got 20 customers that first 30 days, they use their Shakeology. At the beginning of the next month, they buy Shakeology, you're starting that month with $600 in retail profit, right? If we get another 5 customers a week from the company, another 20 a month, what do we add to that? $600, right? What's the end of our retail profit at the end of that 60 days? $1,200. See how it begins to build? Now understand, that's a simple theoretical example. It's never going to work that geometrically. Okay, not everybody is going to buy Shakeology. Some people are going to buy P90X. Some people are going to buy our Reset program. Some people are going to buy our protein bars. But you understand how the residual income begins to build up each and every week and each and every month as you continue to grow your business. We all good on that? Next position with our company?
You said the average was 5 for a diamond. What about for the ruby and
Star Diamonds.
Star diamonds, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the average for the others?
I don't. I can tell you this. The way it works is we bring our customers in, and everybody who's qualified for the customers is on a wheel. You know what I mean? Kind of like whoever's next up on that wheel is going to get that customer.
Yeah.
So it should average out pretty evenly between all the positions who are qualified to receive your customers. And there's a couple things you need to do to qualify for your customers. You need to have your profile up. You need to have your pictures up. You need to be a Beachbody Club member. Right, you need to log in your workouts, and we'll go through all that, all the qualifications. Bruce is going to cover that later on in the training. So, but as a qualified Emerald and above, you receive those customers.
I've gotten about 4 or 5 per week.
There you go. Yeah.
So it might be straight across the board with that average.
It's going to be pretty close to that. Now, understand, guys, we bring in over 70,000 customers each and every week, right? We have less than 67,000 coaches in the company. So that's a pretty good balance. Can we agree? And now with the Reset coming online, how many more customers are we going to be bringing on? That's going to be huge. Matter of fact, Marty and I just finished taping a TV show yesterday where we were talking about that. And that is just going to be a huge product that's going to totally increase our number of customers throughout the country. Not to mention when we open up Canada, in Asia, Mexico, take it worldwide. The next position with the company is a Ruby. How do you get to Ruby? Personally sponsor 4 people in the business, help 1 person become an Emerald on each side. Okay? Once you get Ruby, you still get your 25% retail profit. You still get your 25% discount. You still, your cycle bonus now goes from $14 up to $16 per cycle. You still receive the customers from the company, but now, in addition to that, we're going to give you another bonus. And this is called our leadership bonus. You don't receive that as a coach. You don't receive that as an Emerald. Once you hit Ruby, you receive it, and that's 5%. So what your leadership bonus means, this is where it starts getting exciting. That means every time a coach that you personally sponsored into the business, somebody you personally brought into the business, introduced, and helped start making their way up through the ranks, every single time one of your personally sponsored coaches receives a cycle bonus check, the company's going to take the total amount of that check, they're going to take 5%, and they're going to add it onto your base pay. How many think that's pretty exciting?
Absolutely. That's pretty nice.
Because you know what? When you first hit the Ruby position, you only got 4 personally sponsored coaches, right? How many are you going to have in a year? How many are you going to have in 2 years? How many are you going to have in 5? You see, that's an additional 5% off of every single one of their cycle bonus checks that you get added onto your check. And here's the great news. That 5% doesn't get minus from their check. That's just an additional bonus the company pays you for being a leader and helping people become successful in Beachbody. Once you get 8 people personally sponsored in the business, you become what we call a diamond. And guys, understand, there are people who have done this in 21 days. There are people who have done this in 2 weeks. Like I said, I just got off the phone with Chris this morning, signed 3 people up. This is his 5th week in the business, and now he's reached that diamond spot. This is easy to do, okay? Once you hit that diamond position, you still get your 25% retail profit. You still get your 25% discount. Your cycle bonuses now go from $16 up to $18 per cycle. You still receive your customers from the business. Your leadership bonus now goes from 5% up to 10% off of every single one of your personally sponsored coaches in the business. And now, in addition to receiving customers from the company, Beachbody is also now going to start assigning you coaches. These are people who have called up, seen an infomercial, and said, hey, you know what? I love your products. I love your business. How can I become a distributor? How can I sell these? How can I start marketing your products? These people are now given out to our diamond coaches and above. And here's the best part. They're considered your personally sponsored coaches. You get all the benefits of them being your personally sponsored coach. And these are people that are given to you from our company. Now, how many think it's pretty cool you can get involved in a business on a shoestring and have them not only build your retail business for you, but then once you prove yourself and get up to one of the top positions, now they're going to start building your coaching network as well. Why? Because they understand that you have more responsibilities here. See, when you get to that diamond spot, you're going to be doing conference calls for your rubies. You're going to be doing conference calls for your earners. You're going to be spending more time helping more people become successful in their business. And that's what it's all about. People helping people. Pretty cool deal, huh? Mm-hmm. Once you reach diamond, your whole goal is to help people get up to that position. Each time you do that, you become what we call a star diamond. So once you have 1 person, you become a 1 star. Help 2 people, you become a 2 star. And that goes all the way down to 15 stars. Once you reach that 2-star diamond spot, a couple extra bonuses we're going to give you. Number 1, we're going to give you something that we call profit sharing. Every single month, Beachbody takes 2% of the profits. They put that into an account. Quarterly, 4 times a year, they share that between the 2, 5, 10, and 15-star diamonds. Okay. Christine Dwyer, great example I love to use. I think she's a phenomenal example for this. She's now a 15-star diamond with the over a 15-star diamond with the company, but she's reached 15-star diamond in the company. But last quarter, her quarterly profit sharing check. She's been in the business since day 1, but understand we're just starting our 5th year. Last quarter, her quarterly profit sharing check was somewhere over $132,000. She gets that's 4 times a year, guys. That's up and above everything else she's making off her group and off her retail profits. Okay. Also, once you reach that 2-star position, you also get to open up another business center, which means you get to take yourself and put yourself in your group somewhere and start this all over again and start doubling and tripling your money. Okay. By the time you hit the 15-star diamond area, you can have up to 25 business centers throughout the organization. Fair enough. This is our marketing plan. It's simple, it's great income, it's great products, and it's a great company. Go ahead.
I wanted to say something. Once I hit Emerald, I started noticing there's actually a new thing that Beachbody's doing where when someone calls up and they ask, you know, they buy P90X, they buy the Reset, they buy something like that, they're also asking them, are you interested in any business opportunities with the company? If they say yes, and they become one of your customers, you'll get customer leads off of that from from Emerald on. And so they're actually helping you hit those levels by giving you people who are actively interested in those opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Those are Success Club leads?
Is it
I
from
think
Success
what
Club?
it is you're talking about?
Because I didn't
No,
get
no,
Success
no,
Club
no,
also.
no, no.
It's different.
No, it's different.
Success Club.
It's new.
Similar to Success Club leads, but they're actually your customers who have also, this brand new, who
Customer.
also have said, oh yeah, and by the way.
I'd like to know more.
Yeah, it's customer leads, and so that gives you a direct way to contact, use the Diamond email, and get in there and contact them, make sure they're working out, they got their products, they're satisfied, but they are interested in that business opportunity, and
Excellent.
it's really nice. So Beachbody's helping you another way to meet those ranks and to get up there, and you start that ad at Emerald.
We've had a couple of those now.
I've had 6.
You've had 6. I've had 2.
I had 1, and then I got 3, and now I just got 2 this week. So,
Excellent. That's wonderful.
That's awesome.
yeah.
One of Marge's newest coach was a
Alvin.
25-year-old
Alvin.
truck driver from
Alvin.
San Jose. That's what that was.
Yeah.
That's great.
He's so
Wow.
cute.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's awesome. All right, any other questions on this?
No?
He said, cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
I do have one thing that I just wanted to say is that I know that people have definitely made it in 21 days and 2 weeks and 5 weeks up to Diamond, and that's awesome. And if you can do that, that's phenomenal. But I really want to just make a point that if you're not there after 2 weeks and 21 days, don't give up. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Here's the deal, guys.
It's gonna happen for you.
If it takes you 3 years to get to a position where you're making, let's say you never become a millionaire, okay? And in 5 years, we've produced millionaires in our company. Well, let's say you never make it there. Let's say you only make it to making $150,000, $160,000 in your own business.
I'll take it.
Working your own schedule, having the free time that you need. Well,
That's okay.
And
it
it's
doesn't matter if it took you 2 weeks or 2 years to get there.
another big success story I watched this week. The lady who sells the most of the packs,
Challenge
the
pack.
challenge packs. She sells around 30 a month. It took her 9 months to get to Diamond. She wasn't sure. She very slow start. She had trouble getting all this together. But once it clicked for her, and this interview was on Carl Deichler's private jet. I mean, she's flying around. She's getting recognition, but she has made it work for her. And she found out how to make it work. And for her, it's all about health and fitness. It's all about helping people, getting the word out there. And she's a big success story. But it did take her 9 months to get to that point. So, your success isn't determined by that. You can move fast, you can move there, but you can be very successful.
Long term, the
Yeah.
biggest money makers in any business are going to be the ones who start off slow, and it takes a little while to get to this position because they're going to be able to really relate to the masses of people that are coming in. So you're always going to have people that come in and have a quick success, and they get up there real quick, and then when they start going long term and they start getting to the masses of people who don't have that quick success because of other obligations, jobs, whatever the case may be, they can't really relate to that. Well, I don't understand why it's taking you so long. Well, the majority of people aren't going to do that. So long term, the biggest money makers will be the ones who start slow and go in a gradual incline because they're going to be able to relate to the masses.
And don't forget the live Zoom.
So, yay.